Demi from Chasing the Dream. Today, I have a bit of surprise for you. We're here in Wademan, Michigan, farm country. Today, we're going to be interviewing Dr. Pol from the show The Incredible Dr. Pol on National Geographic. Come on, let's go. So we're now at Dr. Pol's veterinarian clinic, and we're about to go in and interview him in a little bit, so let's go. So now I found Dr. Pol, and well, I guess we're about to start our interview. So thank you very much for taking time out of your day to come and talk with me. So how does a veterinarian from Michigan wind up on National Geographic?
Because he has a son that wants to become a movie producer, a reality show producer, and he goes to film school in Miami, and he goes to LA, and to Hollywood, and he never gets anything done. So he gets his buddies together and says, hey, we should make a reality show about my dad. So he comes here, and well, you do it for your son, of course. So the first week they came here with 2 friends, a cameraman. They had 27 hours of taping, made a 4-minute DVD out of it, took around the networks. Animal Planet, nope, we don't want it. Discovery, nope, don't want it. Nat Geo says, nah. Yeah, the guy kisses horses. I don't kiss horses. That was a picture that they had when I was smelling a horse, because horses smell good. And he said, let's try it. So that's how it started.
So originally, were you on board, or were you a little like,
well, no, but you do everything for your son. You know, if he wants to, get ahead in his career, you help him. Then it turned out this way. Nobody had any idea. Nobody.
Well, are you happy with the way it turned out?
Yes, because you know why? It's about animals. And people that love animals are good people. And that's the ones we meet wherever we go now. The show is broadcast in 26 countries.
Wow.
And yes, and this morning I had a call from Mali in Africa, from a fan that wants to tell me how much he enjoyed the show and when is it coming back on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
That is, yeah, terrible, isn't it? It's that far away.
Pretty interesting.
So that's why I call. It's not a privilege, it's not a right, it's a necessity.
So I'm glad I have pets now.
Yes.
See, now we need pets, so it's a necessity. So you have to get them. So, thank you. Out of all the animals you have worked with, which one is your favorite and why?
A healthy animal. I don't care what breed, what kind, as long as it's healthy, I'm fine.
That's good.
Yes.
So I'm assuming then our healthiest animals are they? Oh my God, I can't speak today. Are they also the easiest ones to work with?
Of course, yeah. But no. Do the prevention, do the heartworm testing, do the vaccinations. All these things are necessary to keep the pet healthy. Look what happened to kids when they didn't get vaccinated for measles.
Oh my God.
You heard about it?
Yeah, aren't they like quarantined on a ship somewhere because?
Well, not only in the ship, but in Maine, it's so full of measles, it's unbelievable because they're not vaccinated. So we vaccinate animals so they don't get sick.
I'm glad animals have vaccinations too.
Yes.
It's very helpful. Did you have to get additional degrees to work with farm animals?
No. When I went to the college in the Netherlands, the education was mainly for farm animals, large animals, but also small animals. And when Diane and I started here 38 years ago, there were family farms, 2 or 3 family farms every mile. I was 80% dairy.
Wow.
Now all these family farms are gone.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is, but they can't afford to.
How long did it take to make one episode? Like how long does it take one day?
You saw that little room in the back.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. They are getting up to 100 hours of taping a week and use 40 minutes.
Oh my.
Yeah. You should know.
That's a lot.
Yeah. We have 3 high definition cameras, $250,000 a piece. We have over a dozen GoPros. And between those 2, with the stills that they take, over 100 hours of taping a week and use 40 minutes.
100.
That's why there's 30 people in Washington, D.C. editing the show. There's a whole floor of 30 people that does nothing else except looking at my bald head.
Like, seriously, that's not even a whole hour. So, like,
Yes.
99 hours pretty much get cut, even more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So if they ever find enough time to do behind the scenes, watch it. You're gonna
Okay.
laugh.
Okay, I will. Definitely. Definitely. Looking back on your childhood, was it your dream to be the vet you have become?
There was no way of knowing when I was 12 years old and I wanted to become a veterinarian what was gonna happen later in life. So you just take it what life throws at you, and you make the best of it. That's the whole secret. My glass is half full. It's never half empty. And I enjoy what I'm doing, and that's why I'm still doing it. Though it's hard to get up in the morning, and you got to get moved for about 5 minutes, and then okay, now my back doesn't hurt, now my legs don't hurt, and I can move. Yes, that's the whole secret. Keep going, but there again, at the same time, I do things that other veterinarians don't like the way I do it, because I treat animals like animals. But I can do things that I was taught in college, what they are not being taught now. And yes, I can tell another half hour about that. You know, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, time goes too fast. Anyway, sometime spring, I get a call from a guy on a Sunday morning, 65, 70 miles away. He has a heifer. You know what a heifer is?
Yeah.
What?
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Something like, no, it's a cow that is having a first calf. So he has a beef heifer trying to have a calf, and the head is back. And he's 70 miles away, 65, 70 miles away. And I tell him, call your local vet. He says, I called 3 of them, they don't want to come. It's Sunday morning.
Oh, wow.
So what'd you do? I told Diane, I said, well, I hope I'm going to be in time for church. I got in the car, I was there in 45 minutes.
Wow.
The head is back, calf is dead. They already tried to pull it. Of course, it wouldn't come out that way. So I was taught how to cut a calf apart inside the cow. So I cut the head off. Doesn't make any difference how. We have tools for that. And I think now I can pull the calf out. The calf was so big it wouldn't come out. 45 minutes later, I had the calf out in 5 pieces. Are you sure you wanted to interview me?
Do that.
With
How do
tools.
you look at that though? Like,
Well, you gotta think, the calf is dead. We have to save the cow. If you do a C-section, the chance of survival is 50-50. If I do it my way, it's 100%.
Okay.
So I cut the calf apart in 5 pieces. The head was the last piece that came out, and it took 2 people to pull the head through the pelvis. It was that big. And we turn the heifer loose. She turns around, takes a drink, and starts eating. That's what I was taught to do, and I can do it.
Wow. Interesting.
And I was back home in town to go to church.
That's good. If you had one wish, only one wish, what would that wish be?
I wish that there were more veterinarians thinking the way I do and treat animals like animals and not like humans, and make it affordable so kids can grow up with pets.
Yes, they need to grow up with pets. I like that wish a lot.
Very good.
Well,
Okay.
thanks for taking time out of your day to come and talk with me again. So, yeah, that's all. I had a great time. It was a really good
I
interview.
don't think so, but that's okay too.
I did! It's just some of the things you do are very hard and gross.
They're not, okay, maybe gross, they're not hard. They may be gross, but they're not hard.
Well, they're hard to me.
But they're animals,
True.
see? And we have to treat animals like animals. Okay?
Yes.
Good.
So that's that's my video with the incredible Dr. Pole. If you liked it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications every time I post a new video. I just wanted to say thanks a lot to Dr. Pole for letting me do this. So yeah, that's all. Thanks a lot.